Complete the work project. I'll do that tomorrow. Go to the gym. There's no time today. I'll do that tomorrow. Start chasing my dreams. Oh, that surely can't wait till tomorrow. Listen very carefully. Some people have no tomorrow because yesterday they said tomorrow, but today is another yesterday of yet another tomorrow. Hello and welcome, my lovely people. Hope all is well with you guys. As you may have guessed from that epic quote, today we're going to talk about how not to put things off. Do you constantly put things off? I used to too, until I came up with a strategy to tackle everything I'm supposed to do in a day whilst doing all this. What happens when you put things off? Imagine your life as a river. Every time you put something off, you add a branch in that river in exactly the same spot every time. Eventually the branches will pile up, and once that happens, the flow of the river will stop and the water will start smelling. A little bit like your life. That's what happens when things pile up. The essential things that you're supposed to do, the things that you're supposed to do in a week's time cannot be done because you haven't done things that you're supposed to do yesterday. It will only start moving once you start taking those branches out of the river, one by one or many at a time. The only way for that river to move is if you start taking those branches out. Once you start getting things done in your life will start moving, or life will start flowing, and it will become beautiful again. So, is your life stuck in one place because yesterday you said tomorrow? In this video, I'm going to give you a few tips to help with that and get your life back in motion. But before we get to that, let me know in the comment section what you guys do so you don't procrastinate or you don't postpone things that you're supposed to do. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon next to it so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Number 1, do the hardest or the most draining things first. The reason why I say this is because once you do them or once you get them out of the way, you'll feel a sense of achievement because you've done the hardest part, and you'll feel more motivated to do the rest of the stuff that you're supposed to do. Leave the things that you like doing for last, because once the hard stuff are over and out the way, you'll enjoy the fun stuff even more and end on a high note. Number 2, break the task down into small pieces. Because when you break it down into small parts and analyze how you're going to do it, how you're going to deal with it, what's the plan of action, trust me, it does become a lot easier than you think. Making 2 videos a week or releasing 2 videos a week looked like a nightmare at first, until I broke it down and went through how I'm going to do it, came up with a plan of actions, because I have a 2-year-old running around the house as well. But once I did that, it did become a lot easier and all the components came together for that final result or that final outcome. So break it down, it does become a lot easier. Number 3, start somewhere, anywhere. It doesn't matter where you start. What is important is that you start somewhere, from that broken down task or from your to-do list. Start something. It doesn't matter how much you work on it, what's important is that you start it. The reason why I say this is because once you start, it will give you the momentum. And if you don't start, you'll never get to that stage of momentum. So you'll be waiting for the right time, right people, right material. So start somewhere and it will get you the momentum that you need. And like I said earlier, it will help if you start with the most difficult task first, because you'll get that sense of achievement plus the momentum. So that's two different elements that will contribute, and you'll be able to do things quicker and do things more efficiently. Number 4, set deadlines. Not just set them, make them visible. Make yourself see them every day. So put them down as a wallpaper on your phone, on your tablet, desktop, Mac, I don't know, whatever electronic device you guys use these days. I don't know, there's so many of them. There's so many ways to remind yourself. You can also put it down as your alarm description, or use one of the old school methods like a post-it note or diary or organizer or, I don't know, journal, whatever it is. The reason why I say to write it down and make it visible is you give it meaning. You make it more real. Because it's in your face, it'll be a constant reminder that you got to accomplish something by that time, that date. So write it down, people. Number 5, create the right environment. Get rid of all distractions. Phones, tablets, iPods, chocolates, wine, whatever it is that distracts you from doing work. Get rid of them. Turn Wi-Fi off on your computer. I do that sometimes because I tend to go on Facebook or different tangents, different things, and my editing time is very protected and it's very precious, because with Aris being at home all the time, it's very difficult to get anything done, because once it's up and running. It's like a machine. So I had to get things done in that little time where he sleeps. So I turn all the distractions off so I can focus on editing and get as much as I can done in that small period of time. Also know that you can't achieve perfection all the time. Make peace with that. An example, I knew that my first few YouTube videos aren't going to be that good, but I kept at it and I uploaded them. In fact, the first one was so bad, it had 5 views. I didn't even bother sharing it because it was that bad. And I immediately took it down after uploading the second video because I wanted something on my channel before I took the first one down. What I'm trying to get at is it's very important that you focus and you actually do something rather than doing nothing. Do something, even if it's far from perfection. I know that we all like to set ourselves very high expectations, but if you don't do or if you don't put anything out there, I think making it public does put you under a lot of pressure to get things done. What's important is you build up that momentum. Please think that by saying tomorrow, you're only piling things up. At some point, your life will come to a complete standstill because it can't push any further because the things that you're supposed to get done yesterday are still here. So think about that one and start something today and start getting things done. On that note, it's time to end this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, hit subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to it so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Like this video and share it with your family and friends, and add a comment in the comment section so I know what you guys are thinking or what your thoughts are about this video. Remember guys, today, not tomorrow, today. Start something today. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.